Minfinstat FDC IVDIC declared sanctions SVVD and Signature Bank on March 13. Deposit holders will have access to their funds at the expense of shareholders and some holders of unsecured bonds. Note Forklog March 10. The California Department of Financial Protection and Innovation (BAN) appointed FDIC as receiver. Regulators justified the decision the need to bolster confidence in the banking system amid a sharp decline in the capitalization of regional credit institutions. Losses in the DIC compensation for uninsured depositors will be covered at the expense of the Special Assessment Bank's support organization does not cooperates with taxpayer funds, said in a statement. The Board of Governors, the Fed, has decided to open access to funding for banks to ensure their ability to meet depositor demands. In addition to affected, also ChurBank signaled the latter along with as a backbone bank. For participants in the crypto industry reported that the holders in the accounts always chirked $250 million and also not selling the amount of private deposits last meaningful exceeded the limits wildly in each case by case. All of the PAST's reserves fully collateralized can be redeemed at a ratio of 1:1 in dollars at any time. Assured Paxos companies explained that 90% of the coverage worth of Balcoin is placed in short-term U.S. Treasury bills and wrap deals. Ares writes such a structure allows reduced banking system risks in the Coinbase. Also reported the possibility of a 13 March USD conversion to dollars following statements by authorities amid current regulators. With regard to the ChurBank signal, the exchange conducts such transactions through other institutions that the Coinbase organization accounts held $240 million. We expect to fully recover of these funds earlier, Circle pledged to cover any shortfall in securing stablecoin USP. The company Circle is using corporate funds and outside capital to support US Bitcoin if it fails to modernize and fully recover a portion of the reserve coin secured in Conwell accounts. On Friday, March 10, the Department of Defense California Innovation shut down SVB and appointed VNIC as manager of the cause of the become insufficient liquidity insolvency. The regulator noted that the credit institution's depositors will have full access to their insured deposits no later than the morning of Monday, March 13. The SORGL, along with Coinbase, goes into consortium Sum Syndrome, which is the immediate USPC. On March 11, the company announced that it is holding in SVB and a portion of assets reserve collateral on. Against this backdrop, the stablecoin lost parity against the US dollar. According to the CoinGale, its price renewed its all-time low at SVB 0.88 at the time of writing. The asset has somewhat regained the peg and is trading around 0.96 later. In its blog, Circle stated that redemptions of 10 are limited to US bank business hours. SDC liquidity operations will resume as normal after the opening of US banks on Monday morning. As regulated payday, the USD will continue to exchange to the US dollar at a 1:1 ratio, it said in a statement, and that's the end of it. Goodbye. Subscribe to the channel, click on the bell and like.